Hey everybody, this is Chris Snell from mydumont.org. In the next couple minutes, I just kind of wanted to do an exercise with you to kind of look at things from a different perspective. Right now, we all know D'Angelo Farm is up for sale. We know we have 7 acres of land, and I really want to try to look at it from a monetary perspective. So let's try to run some of the numbers, do some of the math, and let's look at the financial gain that these developers have to make. And then let's think about what is currently on the table. So let's take a look. So right now we know that we have 7 acres of land. And on those 7 acres of land, we currently have the town submitted a proposal where they wanted 12 units, per acre. Then we have the original proposal that came in from the developer, which is interesting. They came in, they want to take that 7 acres, and they proposed, I believe it was 22 units per acre. Now, the town went ahead and filed its master plan with the state, and they said 12, and then all of a sudden we see that the developers are now suing the town and putting in litigation. But now that it's in litigation, we notice that the number of units that the developer wants is now what? 40. So here we go. We got 12 units with the town put in. We got 7 acres 22 units from the original proposal. And now we got 40 units in the lawsuit. We all know how to wheel and deal. We all know the nature of business sometimes. And it's just interesting to see how this may play out. Again, this is only a theory, but let's just look at the math behind it, right? So we got 12 units times 7 acres equals 84 properties. So what I'm going to do is make some assumptions. So I'm going to say that the average rent in Dumont is $1,750. That's per unit. Per unit. I mean, it could be $1,500, it could be $2,300. Who knows? Well, let's just give it a median. We're going to say $1,750 is the price per month for each one of these units. So when we look at the 12 units that we propose, that the town of Dumont is proposing, we got 84 times 7 acres, 84 properties, times that by 12 months times 1750. So when you do the math on that, that comes out to be $1,764,000 a year. That's at 12. So let's take 22 units. Times 7 is 154. Times 12 times 1750 equals $3,234,000. And no, I'm not a mathematician. I'm not doing this in my head. I just did the math ahead of time. But so now we got 40 units, which they're proposing, which is ridiculous, is 280 times 12 times 1750 is a whopping $5,880,000 a year. A year. I got my red marker too, so I should have did this in red. But let's circle this. Let's circle this. And let's circle this. So currently, right now, we have 12 units, $1.7 million annual income. 22 units will give them $3.2 million. 40 units will give them $5.8 million. So my theory is that the developers got pissed off. They came in, there was nothing in place. The town did a great job at trying to level and set up a baseline for us to have some kind of protection. I get it. We get it. So they put in this plan to the thing, to Trenton. It comes in at $1.7 million. This is not attractive to a developer. No developer wants to come in, buy a piece of land for $6 million and only make $1 million a year. And that's just the land. Now they have to build on it. So this whole project for D'Angelo Farms may cost a developer, who knows, $10, $12 million to make it all happen. So this is not appealing to them. So then you have 22 units, which they originally came in asking for. That's their sweet spot. They want to be in this range. The litigation, they came up and said they want 40 units. So what they're going to try to do is try to create some kind of bargaining, because that's what I would kind of do, right? You want $100, I got 80, I give you 90. It's kind of like one of those situations. So it'll be interesting to see how this thing plays out. At the end of the day, we all know that we don't want any type of apartment unit. We don't want any type of major development there. The land is zoned, I believe, for 75 by 100 square foot lots. So let's just leave it the way it is. We know D'Angelo Farms isn't going to not have anything built on it, but let's keep it the way that it should be and let us in the town of Dumont be happy and be able to enjoy the small town and keep the look and the feel of why we all moved here. We don't want to pay higher taxes. We don't want to do any of that stuff. So I'm rambling on. But thank you very much for taking this time with me, and we'll be keeping you guys posted and updated. This is Chris Rusnell from mydumont.org, and we'll talk soon. Take care.